Mommies and daddies always believe that their little angels are special indeed, and you could grow up to be anything, but who would imagine? Who could have imagined? A king. For your spiritual sports segment on Auriemma Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. For your quick news and notes, fresh off his most recent victory at UFC 146, popular British UFC fighter Dan Hardy has been confirmed on the card for the forthcoming UFC event in Nottingham and will fight Amir Sotola at the event in England, which takes place on September 29th at the Capital FM Arena. WBC minimum weight champion Kazuto Ioka beat WBA champ Akira Yageshi by unanimous decision in the first unification title between Japanese boxers on Wednesday. Five-time champion Venus Williams and four-time Grand Slam winner Kim Clijsters are unseated at Wimbledon for the first time in more than a decade. Gael Monfils of France have withdrawn from Wimbledon because of a knee injury. After I reported that 3 Toronto FC players were arrested early morning at Club Escobar, a Houston nightclub, for public intoxication, Miguel Acevo, Luis Silva, and Nick Susma were sent home and was not eligible for last night's game against the Houston Dynamo. After missing the last 6 races and sustained concussion and internal bruising in an accident at Talladega Superspeedway on May 5th, driver Eric McClure has received medical clearance to resume racing when the NASCAR Nationwide Series visits Road America this weekend. 6-time World Golf Championship winner Tiger Woods has made an early commitment to play in the Bridgestone Invitational at Firestone Country Club in August, according to a Cleveland Plain Dealer report. Royal Troon, golf's oldest major championship, will return to the west coast of Scotland in 2016 and host the year's 3rd major for the 9th time. U.S. women's basketball coach Geno Auriemma says the employment discrimination lawsuit filed by a security official claiming she spurned his advances should not become a distraction for the U.S. Olympic team. The Colonial Athletic Association announced earlier this week that Georgia State and Old Dominion, both playing in the final season in the league before departing for the Sun Belt and Conference USA, would not be allowed to play in the conference tournament. However, both schools can compete in the NIT, NCAA, College Basketball Invitational, or CollegeInsider.com tournaments if they receive an invitation. Northwestern announced that Chicago Bulls forward Luol Deng's cousin, 7'2" center Cheer Aju, will be a part of their team next season as he chose Northwestern over Butler. The defense team for Jerry Sandusky rested yesterday without putting their client on the stand, contrary to what Sandusky wanted. Speaking of contrary, it was reported that Harvey Updike, the alleged accuser of Auburn Tumor's corner tree poisoning, confessed to committing the act, but according to his lawyer, Everett Weiss, denied his client confessed to a reporter. Police are investigating date rape allegations against Los Angeles King defenseman Drew Doughty, stemming from an encounter with a woman at a Southern California seaside bar. It took the Los Angeles Kings 45 years to capture the Stanley Cup, and they're hoping it won't take that long to find the puck that was part of a title game as they are in search of the little rascal. Rob Zombie, the popular heavy metal musician and film director, will produce a film about the Philadelphia Flyers' fabled championship teams entitled Broad Street Bullies, according to a report on Deadline.com. Colorado Rockies shortstop Troy Tulowitzki will have surgery on his left groin area today, and it's unknown when he'll return. And finally, Atlanta Braves pitcher Brandon Beachy had reconstructive surgery on his right elbow today and will miss the rest of the season. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. That's CEEJAY. Tune in next time for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day. And I leave you with namaste, as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.